In 1847, the United States had been at war with Mexico over a Texas boundary dispute. The war lasted about a year, and a treaty of peace was signed on February 2nd, 1848, which included the purchase from Mexico of California. 2 days before the signing of the treaty, gold was discovered in the Sacramento Valley at the sawmill of a Captain Sutter, and a major gold rush was on. Many songs were written. One miner, known only as Old Put, as he called himself, issued 2 collections of gold rush songs in the late 1850s. The big rush to the goldfields took place in 1849, and our first gold rush song is called just that, In the Days of '49. I'm old Tom Moore of the Bummer's Shore in the good old golden days. They call me a bummer and a ginsot too, but what cares I for praise? I wander around from town to town just like a raving sign, and the people say there goes Tom Moore of the days of '49. In the days of old, in the days of gold, how oft times I repine for the days of old when we dug up the gold in the days of '49. My comrades, they all loved me well, a jolly saucy crew. A few hard cases I will admit, though they were tried and true. Whate'er the pinch, they never would flinch, they never would fret or whine. Like good old bricks, they stood the kicks in the days of '49. In the days of old, in the days of gold, how oft times I repine for the days of old when we dug up the gold in the days of '49. There was old lame Jess, a hard old cuss who never did repent. He never was known to miss a drink or ever spend a cent. But old lame Jess, like all the rest, to death he did resign, and in his bloom went up the flume in the days of '49. There was New York Jake, the butcher's boy, he was always getting tight, and every time that he had his full, he was spoiling for a fight. Then Jake rampaged against a knife in the hands of old Bob Sign, and over Jake they held awake in the days of '49. In the days of old, in the days of gold, how oft times I repine for the days of old when we dug up the gold in the days of '49. There was Ragshank Bill from Buffalo, I never will forget. He would roar all day and roar all night, and I guess he's roaring yet. One night he fell in a prospect hole in a roaring bad design, and in that hole he roared out his soul in the days of '49. In the days of old, in the days of gold, how oft times I repine for the days of old when we dug up the gold in the days of '49. Of all the comrades I have known, there's none that's left to boast, and I'm left alone in my misery like some poor wandering ghost. And as I pass from town to town, they call me the rambling sign. There goes Tom Moore, a bummer sure of the days of '49. In the days of old, in the days of gold, how oft times I repine for the days of old when we dug up the gold in the days of '49. Getting to California in the days of '49 was very difficult. By land it was long and hard and dangerous, what with only the horse and the prairie schooner wagons to travel by, and the mountains and the desert and the unfriendly Indian. By sea you had to go all the way around Cape Horn at the tip end of South America, as the Panama Canal had not yet been built. The song Sacramento, to the tune of Camptown Races by Stephen Foster, tells of getting to the goldfields by ship. Then blow you winds high-ho for California. There's plenty of gold, so I've been told, on the banks of the Sacramento. A bully ship and a bully crew, doo-dah, doo-dah. A bully mate and a captain too, doo-dah, doo-dah day. Then blow your winds high-ho for California. There's plenty of gold, so I've been told, on the banks of the Sacramento. Around Cape Horn in the month of snows, doo-dah, doo-dah. We came to the land where the gold dust flows, doo-dah, doo-dah day. Then blow your winds high-ho for California. There's plenty of gold, so I've been told, on the banks of the Sacramento. Ship and a bully crew, doo-dah, doo-dah. A bully mate and a captain too, doo-dah, doo-dah day. Then blow your winds high-ho for California. There's plenty of gold, so I've been told, on the banks of the Sacramento. There's plenty of gold, so I've been told, on the banks of the Sacramento. Sit around a campfire or in a college dorm almost any time, and you are liable to hear the durable gold rush song, Clementine, typical of American humor in folk song. In a cavern, in a canyon, excavating for a mine, dwelt a miner, 49er, and his daughter, Clementine. Oh, my darling, oh, my darling, oh, my darling Clementine. You are lost and gone forever, dreadful sorry Clementine. Light she was and like a fairy, and her shoes were number 9. Herring boxes without topses, sandals were for Clementine. Oh, my darling, oh, my darling, oh, my darling Clementine. You are lost and gone forever, dreadful sorry Clementine. Drove she ducklings to the water every morning just at 9. Hit her foot against a splinter, fell into the foaming brine. Oh, my darling, oh, my darling, oh, my darling Clementine. You are lost and gone forever, dreadful sorry Clementine. Ruby lips above the water, blowing bubbles soft and fine. Alas for me, I was no swimmer, so I lost my Clementine. Oh, my darling, oh, my darling, oh, my darling Clementine. You are lost and gone forever, dreadful sorry Clementine. In a churchyard near the canyon, where the myrtle doth entwine, there grow roses and other posies, fertilized by Clementine. Oh, my darling, oh, my darling, oh, my darling Clementine. You are lost and gone forever, dreadful sorry Clementine. Then the miner, 49er, soon began to peak and pine. Thought he oughter join his daughter, now he's with his Clementine. Oh, my darling, oh, my darling, oh, my darling Clementine. You are lost and gone forever, dreadful sorry Clementine. In my dream she still doth haunt me, robed in garments soaked in brine. Though in life I used to hug her, now she's dead, I draw the line. Oh, my darling, oh, my darling, oh, my darling Clementine. You are lost and gone forever, dreadful sorry Clementine. Since the value of gold depends partly on its scarcity, it wasn't easy to strike it rich, even during the gold rush. Some did, to be sure, but most did not. One who did not describes his state in The Pike County Miner. Oh, Once I was a right smart lad when I lived out in Pike. I'd a heap of good things, I never was sad, and I did whatever I'd like. But now I've nothing but rags to my back, and my boots scarce hide my toes, while my pants are patched with an old flour sack to jibe with the rest of my clothes. I thought when I first started from Pike and drove an ox team o'er the plains, that when I got here I should make a big strike and get some pay for my pains. But now I've nothing but rags to my back, and my boots scarce hide my toes, while my pants are patched with an old flour sack to jibe with the rest of my clothes. I landed at last in the mines, and I find that money is hard to be made. This working in water is not to my mind, and I'm sick of the pick and the spade. For now I've nothing but rags to my back, and my boots scarce hide my toes, while my pants are patched with an old flour sack to jibe with the rest of my clothes. I have drifted, I've washed, I've creviced and dug, I've worked all the flesh to the bone, but never have had as much as a slug that could be considered my own. And now I've nothing but rags to my back, and my boots scarce hide my toes, while my pants are patched with an old flour sack to jibe with the rest of my clothes. I'm sick of the country, I'm down at the heel, I'm dirty, I'm ragged, I'm cold. Though scarce 1 and 20, I really do feel as though I was powerful old. For now I've nothing but rags to my back, and my boots scarce hide my toes, while my pants are patched with an old flour sack to jibe with the rest of my clothes. Pike County is also mentioned in a famous Gold Rush song called Sweet Betsy from Pike. Oh, don't you remember sweet Betsy from Pike? She crossed the big mountains with her lover Ike, with 2 yoke of oxen and 1 yaller dog, and an old Shanghai rooster and 1 spotted hog. Hoodle-dank-fall-de-dido, hoodle-dank-fall-de-day. They got to the desert where Betsy gave out. Down on the sand she lay rolling about. Ike, he gazed at her with sobs and with sighs. Won't you get up, sweet Betsy, you'll get sand in your eyes. Hoodle-dank-fall-de-dido, hoodle-dank-fall-de-day.
Well, the oxen run off and the Shanghai it died. The last piece of bacon that morning was fried. I got discouraged and Betsy got mad, and the dog wagged his tail and looked wonderfully sad.
Hoodle-dank-fall-de-dido, hoodle-dank-fall-de-day. Ike and sweet Betsy attended a dance. Ike wore a pair of his Pike County pants. Betsy was dressed up in ribbons and rings. Quoth Ike, you're an angel, but where are your wings? Hoodle-dank-fall-de-dido, hoodle-dank-fall-de-day. A miner come up, says, will you dance with me?
I will, you old hoss, if you don't make too free. Tell you the reason if you want to know why. Doggone you, I'm chock full of strong alkali. Hoodle-dank-fall-de-dido, hoodle-dank-fall-de-day. Hoodle-dank-fall-de-dido, hoodle-dank-fall-de-day.
You will recall the very first song on side 1 of this volume, the Old Settlers song to the tune of the Irish song Rosin the Bow. Here's the same tune once again with Gold Rush lyrics which declare, he's the man for me. I've traveled the mountains all over, and now to the valleys I'll go, and live like a pig in the clover, in sight of huge mountains of snow. In sight of huge mountains of snow, in sight of huge mountains of snow, and live like a pig in the clover, in sight of huge mountains of snow. I'll marry a rich senorita and live on a ranch in the west, have 40 young greasers to greet her, and 50 if put to a test, and 50 if put to a test, and 50 if put to a test. Have 40 young greasers to greet her, and 50 if put to a test. I'll wear a right-eared standing collar and smoke cigarritos, of course. And when I run short of $1, I'll try and obtain a divorce. I'll try and obtain a divorce. I'll try and obtain a divorce. And when I run short of $1, I'll try and obtain a divorce. I'm greatly in favor of mining, with me though it does not agree. I'd rather be gently reclining, with beauty upon a settee. With beauty upon a settee, with beauty upon a settee. I'd rather be gently reclining, with beauty upon a settee.